a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Goes for the low kick. The drive parry was successful. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Player 1 brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Takes a trip. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Long low attack hit. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers. Oh! Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. Bill wants to keep the ball rolling. The jump-in is denied. Vagabond and sends them flying. Sets up the trap. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Can they stop this light lead from getting bigger? Player experiencing burnout. Big throws. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. That's a counter. Not much life difference. Gets scooped from down low. Looking for a chance. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Either fighter can use drive tech. Reach out and hug him. You need guts to pull that off. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Combo with the target combo. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Long low attack hits. That's some big juicy damage on that. Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. That's how you do it. When you've got that super art gauge, you just gotta use it. Getting into the end game now, it's getting tense. Target locked and scoop. Player 2 chases them down. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. A quick breather. Just goes for it at this range. Player 2 sneaks in the throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Who's going to start things off? Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? This fight looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Double lariat and now shows the medium kick. A parry? Their will to win is really being tested here. Protects your neck. Throws him. Both fighters reads the throw and escapes. Drops him hard. Oh, burnout triggered. Turning it right up with a super. Boucher scramble. Y'all voted in Shibuya one night. Player 2 is mounting a comeback. Flatlines them. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Open goes to the air. The last round. No! This will break them. Player 1 has a slight life lead. Really in each other's faces that round. What's going on through their heads? What's cooking? Connects with the throw. Perfect tech. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Crowns them from above. They burn out, but they may have a plan here. Somehow manages to block the jump in. The overhead denied. The low's blocked. They are not getting close to each low heavy, but no go. They're recovered. That's gonna leave them rattled. Ugh, take a seat. Critical art is on deck. Do the tricky hit it. They are done. Player 2 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Uses the target combo as a filler. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Reads them. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Big counter. Taking stock. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Very solid corner switch. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Going binomial theorem with a boosting scramble. Takes a trip. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Grabs them. Sprints in. Player 2 chases them down. Was hungry for the grab. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Very slick with the combo. Target locked and scoop. Player 2 will need a super art. Lucian beats assaults them from the air. Cooks up some hot and spicy damage with the Lucian beat. Oh, huge damage. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Strong critical. What's gonna happen? A real test, just what they were after. Player 2 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Come upstairs. Reads them. Stops the attack by using a drive barrier. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Trips him up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Not shy with the grab. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Knockdown. Sticks the combo. Nice double lariat. This is the ring. Goes for the low-risk air-to-air. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take it? That converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Burnout activates. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. In there! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Are these two gonna fight forever? This is crucial. Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. A big drive gauge disparity has opened up, and it wouldn't surprise me if they try to open that gap further. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Not shy with the grab. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They're jostling for nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases them down. Reads them. The big play does it. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Big, low, reaching heavy. Sprints in. Grabs and throws them away. Player 2 will target lock and scoop. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Looking for a chance. Going in. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Jumps and drops them from the air. Candy, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. Hits them with a vagabond edge. The low drop. Hits that with confidence. Both hurting for some turns out. Player 2 passes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Start. This can lead to some big damage. Took him to the corner in a flash. Watch your step. A parry? Arc step. Player one is working with a back throw for damage and vital positioning. Wrecks them. Terriator. There's a burnout. Player two is in front. This is gonna hurt. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Will this super art do anything? Excellent read. What were they thinking? Go out of sight. Noticeable life lead is a comeback that's gonna leave them rattled. You need guts to pull that off. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. The first round begins. No time gets them with a Euro step. Slides and goes for the legs. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Okay, they trade hits. The command grab doesn't make it. Strings it all together. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Can't tech the throw. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Player two chases them down. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistake. Burnout! Expect a tempo of the perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Holds out with the block. Grabs him. Oh, whiffs the throat, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Going in, full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Double untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Headbutt, target locked and scoop. That's gonna leave him rattled. In attack range. Gotta do better than that. The low kick hits. Player two may be able to pull a fast one, especially with the super art ready. Oh, they got him. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Reads the command ground. Does a good job of pushing back. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Player two is just about out of drive after that. All right. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Goes for the command grab. The low doesn't connect. Player two is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Long low attack hits. The pressure is so intense here. KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Misses the drive impact. Bust out the parry. Box him with a target. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Super Arts on deck. Ah, burnout activates. What a reaction to go air to air. Wins out in the battle of the skies. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Have the radar up and running. No good up high. Jump in, finds the mark. Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Backs them into the corner. Player two is using their drive liberally. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. The low kick connects. Gets the jump in. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stop for the throw to close it out. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to... Nice, perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Throws them to negate the block. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Send the shuriken bomb to panic. Player two will look to apply pressure here. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The burnout triggered. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Sneaks in the throw. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes for the jump in to start. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Barely blocks the crowns him from above. Bangs the meter. Vagabond Edge connects. Player two is in a very good... The lows block. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. Tricky hidden variable. No, this will break them. Amaze blow heavy, but no go. But goes out of sight. Screw pile driver. There's no escape. Both sides getting ready. Plenty of health, full gauges. Let's go. There's a burnout. A jump. Reach out and hug him. Oh, they got him. Player one made all the right moves. And this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Time to get down to business. Gets him with a Euro step. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Player one chases them down. They're really being worked over in the corner. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Denies the low heavy. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Sees the overhead coming and blocks it. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Reads them. Target lock and scoop. They need to catch KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jumps in. Nice double lariat. Grabs him. Throw missed. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit him. Throws him. What's next? Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. Smart play with the throw. Max SH just goes for it at this range. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player one flipping the script with a turnaround super. Who's at the top for the critical art? It's gonna kill, no doubt about it. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Open. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player two throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player two with the rhythm, owning that space. Gets him with a Euro step. Mirren, nothing stops this train. Target combo into... Vagabond Edge connects. No, this will break him. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Drives it back, misses. Player one tries to act quickly, but closes it out. Player two delivers the upset. That's one for the replays. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Nice double lariat. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Bops him with a target call. Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Knockdown. Player two pushes the nice perfect parry there. What'll they do next? Takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Double lariat and now decides to spend the meter, kept their composure, and pulled out the combo at just the right time. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Things are slow going right now, but we may see someone speed things up soon. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. What'll happen? Target locked and scoop. Headbutt. This is a turning point. They gotta turn it around. Experiencing burnout. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. That's gonna leave them rattled. Going in, they're going for the super art. Life crowns them from above. Dashes out the gauge right there. Gets the critical art. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Oh, here we go. Player two, a rare chance here. They gotta do something. No way, that win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game got big time win? Medium kick. Decides to go fancy on that jump in and takes care of it with a perfect parry. Player two, excellent read. Connects with the throw. Player two is in burnout state. Okay, knew the throw was coming. Only the best of players can come back from this. Down on life. Drive attack misses. What's next? There's a burnout. Both absolutely refusing to give up. Chisels them down. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Hits them with a vagabond edge. Long low attack hits. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off you. Parries the jump in to shut it down. Throws them to negate the block. This is the range where things get messy. KO. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. The jump in is denied. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Taking stock. Looking to plan them with a pile driver. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. That's a counter. Scrapping it out up close. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Opt for the critical art. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Can they close this round without relying on tricky? The jump in is rejected. Player one made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make...
Choose a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. That slight doubt is all it took. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. The grab misses. Tries to catch them up with the arc stamp. Player two chases them down. Reads them. Goes for the rush. Knockdown and experiencing burnout. Player two has an empty drive through. This is a very precarious situation. From upstairs, uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. A real test of nerve here. All in with a rush. Still alive? Still alive? Hanging by a thread. Just need one final push. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Scuffle. Knocked him out of the air. Connects with the throw. Throws forward rush. Hits him with the extra. Maze throws him. Oh, they changed big time whip. That's gonna leave him rattled. Both sides getting ready. Player two needs to use their drive moves to have any chance of it goes out of sight. What a statement with a tricky hidden variable. Arc step. Five turns out. Once it is over. Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire. Reads the jump in perfectly. Overhead. Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Picks the drive reversal. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Checks him with the projectile. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Knockdown. Hits them with a vagabond edge. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player two has depleted their in there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Sticks the jump in. Vagabond and sends them flying. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Still slugging it out at this range. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How hits them with a stop and block. Side switch. Knockdown and player one drops them hard. Akuma's going distantly to some big damage. Still tops off the tank and scores the win. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Starts things off with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Uses the gauge for a super art. Now, can they drive rush? Genius freezes that throw escape. Player one will need to play it conservative until it goes out of sight. Turning it right up with a super. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scale. Player one is looking at a grim situation with burnout. Both sides getting ready. This is gonna hurt. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Giving them the warmest button with a period hit. Fireball pressure, trying to wear down the opponent. What are they gonna do? There's a burnout. It is over. Player two delivers the upset. That's one for the replay. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hidden variable? Medium kick hits. Combo with the target combo. All right. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Big counter. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Gets a crucial back throw in. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Great work finding the opening. Life lead opens up. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Tries to catch them out with the arc step. Player two will look to apply pressure here. What'll happen here? Opts to reposition. Side switch in the corner. Super arc on deck for both fighters. Burnout activates. Uses the gauge for a super arc. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes out of sight. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player two will look to apply pressure here. They're sitting on a full super arc gauge now. What's next? Sticks out a kick, crowns him from above. Player one has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Meets them, and they are done. Player two made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. The first round begins. Goes out of sight. Hidden variable turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Sticks the combo. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy. Beats it up with a combo into super. The super arc finds its mark. Taking stock. Checks them with the projectile. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Hidden variable? Still slugging it out at this range. Player two chases them down. What'll happen here? Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Reads them. Both fighters planning something? One mistake here is all that's needed to finish the round. Drive rush to keep it going. Vagabond and sends them flying. There is slick with it. Shoots their shot. Punish counter sets the table. All in with a rush. Super arc to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Takes their legs and draws super arc flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Jump! Crowns them from above. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Vagabond egg overhead attack. Player two with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Vagabond forever elevator. Turns out. Super arc to show up what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Still alive? Still alive? Are they dead? Oh, they're dead! What a way to close it out! Player two made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. The throw missed. Combo with the target combo. Starts off zoning with fireballs. The jump in catches them. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Gets carried to the corner. Sets up the trap. Jumps up. Both fighters planning something? Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. A quick breather. Adamant flame. Player one holding on to that corner advantage. Breaks the block. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Knocked him out of the air. Hanging on, springs forward with the drive rush. Attempts to break this. That was a well-placed projectile. Player one took no time to finish that fight.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. They block the overhead and parries the attack, and any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player two will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Backs them into the corner. All right, what's coming up next? Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player two takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Sets a shuriken off the panic. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Drive rush to keep it going. Super arts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. They return to center stage, looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super! Sending that meter like it's nobody's business. Using the super can open up huge chances for you. Life burns out. Demon Blade kick. Player one can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Only a little bit of burnout. Did they mean to do that? Closes it out. Player two made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Changing up the beat with a hidden variable. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. What are they thinking here? Are they trying to slow down the pace with a projectile? Player two is just about out of drive after that. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. The low kick is blocked. Takes a trip. Holds out with the block. KO. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? The jump-in is denied. Demon Raid? Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Oh, easy tech. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Throws him. What's next? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner game. Teleport! Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive. It's a good spot to use the super. Ooh, Bushi Scramble's gonna leave them hurt. A quick breather. Medium KO. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Shows the meter ends a little game for the stop Gordo. Now, can they finish the job? This can lead to some big damage. Going in connects with the throw. Player one with the lead will froze them. Checking with the fireball. How will they react? Low heavy. There's a burnout. What are they gonna do? Gets the go out of sight. They're back into the corner now. A jump, solid anti-air. Can the perfect tech. Wall splat into the guard break. Huge chance after that wall splat. Player two with a burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player two can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn mind there! Player 2 delivers the upset! That's one for the replays. Goes out of sight. Risky play, but it pays off. Brushes that off and keeps going. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Combo with the target combo. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 2 chases them down. Okay, creating some space here. Projectile to try and change the situation. Throws them to negate the block. Got their eye on the air. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. One combo can end this round right now. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Connects with medium kick. Sticks the combo. They're going for the super art. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Knockdown and... Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Adamant flame. Player 1, the projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Medium kick hits. Close range projectile. Sprints in. Solid anti-air. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. What's next? Guesses the drive rush. Carries them all the way to the corner in one go. Yo, critical art now. Yo, rock super here. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Over in a flash. Player 1 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sticks the combo. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. All right, they throw them into the corner. They're looking to keep the pressure on and do some damage. All that effort for so little payoff. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Player 1 chases them down. Decides to meet them in the air. Takes a trip. Projectile to try and change the situation. Player, oh, burnout trigger. Quick breather. Springs forward with the drive rush. So little drop. They were clear for takeoff. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Medium kick. Who's going to start things off? Tries to catch him out with the arc stick. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Grabs him. Player burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play. Springs forward with the drive rush. Max SA gauges. Drive rush to keep it going. Level 3 super. Spending that music like it's nobody's business. We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. On for the critical art. What'll happen here? Low heavy connected? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the game. Combo with the target combo. Now they get pushed into the corner, or it's going to be very difficult to escape. Checks with the projectile. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. Throws him down. Taking stock. Did this super art connect? Uses the gauge. Can this super art set things into motion? Player 2 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep it. KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Holds out with the block. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Very solid corner switch. Checks with a medium. Both drive rush to keep it going. Denied. Jumps in. Breaks the block with a throw. Going in, springs forward with the drive rush. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Experiencing burnout. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. The overhead kick closes it out. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jumps up, barely blocks the jump in. Big throw. Dashes up. Goes out of sight. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Close range projectile. Player 2 goes for the missile. Amazing. It knocks them out of the air. Looking for a hold. Fakes out the low kick. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation. How did they read that throw? Going in, tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Pinned it all up a super. Not shy one bit about it. Makes smart use of the game. Anticipated that throw. Noticeable life lead is a wall splat into the guard frame. They are done. Player 2 straight up outplayed them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. Cross-up attack. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Strings it all together. Well-timed corner switch. Knockdown. Grabs them, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Solid combo. All right, what's coming up next? Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 chases them down. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Takes a trip. Will they try to finish? Oh, burnout triggered. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Denies the jump in. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Player 2 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. It comes crashing down on them with some Bushin beats. Bushin beats assaults them from the air. Now, can they finish the job? Gutsy play with the grab. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Barely reversal. That's a big gap. Springs forward with a drive rush. Going in. Player 2 will need to drive rush to keep it going. Back into the court. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Both sides get knocked up out of the air. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Taking impact squash. So heavy, but no go. Closes it out. Player 2 faced the giant and walked away unscathed. What a win! Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Jumps up. Sticks the combo. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Picks the drive reversal. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. From up above. Their life is looking critical, and they can't KO. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Projectile to try and change the situation. Oh, burnout triggered! Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Gotta be careful not to whip drive rush to keep it going. Is this gonna kill? Wow, that's some big-time damage there. Player 2 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drop and eat. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Phantom dashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ugh, scuffle. Dragabon and sends them flying. And eats it. There's a burnout. Great job in escape. Getting it all on the drive rush. Okay, forward rush. Player 2 is in frozen. What now? Drive rush. Anti-air in the touch. Oh, yo, Rock, super hit. Player giving him the warm and fuzzies with a period and flatlines him. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Grabs them. Sticks the jump in. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Oh, player 1 has the life lead. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? There's the NCA. KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The low heavy's block, baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Both fighters planning something? Rhea springs forward with the drive rush. Smart play with the throw. They return to center stage. Sets up with the jump in. Dragabon and sends them flying. Going in there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. This is the grab. It's a good spot to use the super. I hope you're not a lightweight because one sip of this stuff is enough to ether you. The super connects. Medium kick. Player 2 has the super gauge advantage. There's a burnout. Player 2, oh, putting the cherry on top. Spins it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it. This is a bad situation to be in. Oh, that's gonna leave him rattled. What now? Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Dumps them. Player 2 straight up outplays them. Talk about a David and Goliath situation. Goes out of sight. Throws them. A parry? Blocks it. Grabs them. Burnout is triggered. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also knocked down. Player 1 chases them down. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Neither of them willing to back off. Life lead opens up. Taking stock. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can... burnout activates. Hold your breath, drive rush to keep it going. Demon Raid, KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The jumping is denied. Teleport. Gets the jump in. Neither of them willing to back off it. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. A quick breather. We have experiencing burnout. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Jump. Throw is denied. What a lead. In there. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Smart play with the throw. Player 2 will look, goes out of sight. Tries to catch him out with the arc stem. Blocks it. Tricky hidden variable. Player 2 with the rhythm owning that space. Vagabond egg and eats it. Okay, here we go. Chasing drive rush. That crowns him from above. What a finish! Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. Bops him with a target combo. Knockdown. The grab misses. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Overhead. Sticks the combo. Player 1 holding on to that corner event, experiencing burnout. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Both fighters planning something? Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Player, all the throw connects. Both sides getting ready. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, kisses the fireball. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Pick it all up a super! Not shy one bit about it! Super! That really knocked them out of the air. Player 1 has, there's a burnout. Arc step, getting in all on the drive rush. Player 2 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Stuff them. What now? They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Here we go! The Raging Demon Hunter about to turn this poor soul into a pile of balls! The next touch may decide this round. Player 1 delivers the upset! That's one for the replay. Sees the overhead coming. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Zanku Hadouken was looking for that jump attack. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Taking stock. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Got their eye on the air. Zanku Hado! Oh, KO! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Holds out with a block. Stops the attack by using the drive kick. Sprints in. Breaks the block with a throw. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Knockdown and... You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super! Sending that meter like it's nobody's business. Life lead is there, but still anyone wins out in the battle of the skies. Who could have guessed how that match would have turned out? Not me.
a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Shall we begin? Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. No good up high. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also. This is going to hurt. Big trouble here. The stun is going to leave them defenseless. Knockdown. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Player 1 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. From up above. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Taking stock. Can't tech the throw. Look, drive rush to keep it going. Where's their opening? Inferno to turn up the heat. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. Smart decision there. The chip damage was enough. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Opts to create space to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Breaks their guard with a throw. Here comes the mix-up. Yoga fire there. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Tries to catch them out with the arc stand. There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Is this gonna kill? And it's just enough. Solid read on the bars. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opts to create space to start. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Yoga flow. Where's this going? Player anti-air in the clutch. Teleport. Nowhere safe. Blocks. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 2 crowns him from above. What's next? Play all in with a rush. Nailed the overhead denied. Nothing stops this train. Player 2 is super hard to show up what a PhD in fighters can do for you. The merciless hit. Is this gonna set the outcome of this fight in stone? A real test of nerves here. Bamboozling time with the yoke. What a finish! Player 1 gets the win in a convincing fashion. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Yoga float. Where's this going? Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Knockdown. They hit each other. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Uses the drive rush here to steal their turn. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Taking stock. Decides to meet them in the air. Experiencing burnout. A quick breather. Jumps. One chance here may end this match. Player 2 ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Get out of there with the backdash. Locks them down with the arch. Going in, Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Superb reactions on display. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Full SA burnout activates. Both fighters planning something? Gets the jump in. Gotta be careful not to spring split. Okay, oh. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Blocks the jump in. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. All right. Player 1 with the life lead. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Checks with a projectile. Who's going to break the silence first? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. All right, what's coming up next? A drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Picks the drive reversal. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. They break things off to take a quick breather. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Yoga float. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Both sides have the super gauge max and ready to rip. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Genius read. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. They're going for the super art? Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill or not. Put them on a t-shirt with that finish. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Medium kick. This can lead to some big damage. Sprints in. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2 closed out the last round with a super. They spent that cash, but will it come back to bite them? Crowns them from above. Vagabond forever elevator. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. Drops him hard. Okay, the overhead attack. Nothing stops this train. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, burnout. He pops off the tank and scores the win. Player 2 faced a giant and walked away unscathed. What a win! They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps in. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Still very early in the round. Opts for the throw. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. That was a solid anti-air. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weaker. No good up high. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Who's gonna make a move? Deftly shuts out the jumping. Throws him down. The timer is down to half. So it looks like our fighters are taking a breather. Okay, we're at the halfway point now. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. In a dire situation, they can't afford to KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The jump-in is denied. Good job blocking the jump-in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Takes a trip. Hidden variable? Player 2 chases them down. Brushes that off and keeps going. Box him with a It's a good spot to use the super. Start the tunes, because Kimberly's ready to beast. Bushin Ninja Star Cypher. And this is only the beginning. Player 1 is working with tens the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. They just made that very tricky combo look easy. That's how you go out of something. Looking for a chance, experiencing burnout. Life lead is there, but still anyone get crowns them from above. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Yoga float. Yoga fire there. Keeping them reads the jump-in perfectly. Sets up with the jump-in. Both absolutely refusing to give up ground. Oh, here we go. Player 2 goes out of sight. This could lead to some big damage. Backdash, clutch, anti-air. There's a burnout. Target, what a finish. Player 2 faced a giant and walked away unscathed. What a win. Another rematch. These two are really getting into it. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Their super arcade. Oh! Beautiful setup with that attack. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on, capitalizes on every mistake, and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Big counter. Who's going to start things off? Grabs him. Dawson serving up a sick burn with the sunburst. Hits him with a vagabond edge. Can they keep on him? Still scrapping for control of the space. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. What'll happen here? Oh, burnout triggered. Tricky hidden variable. The drive impact doesn't work. So, what's next? Yoga floats to mess with their head. This can lead to some big damage. Oh no, they're stunned. Player 2 can't use Yoga Inferno to set this fight alight. What now? Player, there's a burnout. Dragon passes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Flatline zone. Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run back. Yoga float. Medium kick hits. The throw misses. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. I wonder how both fighters will adapt to what we've seen so far. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Throws out a projectile. Holds out with a block. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jumping from up above. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Tries to catch him out with the arc step. Grabs and throws him away. Changing up the beat with the hidden variable. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Throw leaves him wide open. Yoga teleport. Where is he going? Both fighters planning some KO. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Opts to create space to start. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods pick? Throws him. Player 2 took that round comfortably. No need to bring out the big guns yet. Gets him with a Euro step. Player 2 can't use burns out. Forward run. Yoga Inferno to set this fight alight. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with burns so out of sight. Yoga float to mess with her adds a bit of OG spice to it. Somehow that throw gets some juicy damage. Tries to act quickly but wins the attack. Noticeable life, there's the burnout. Player 2, anti-air in the front. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Perfect damage calculation, no doubt about it. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw the fighters play out of their goddamn mind there. Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Round 1. Fight.
Nothing stops this train. Torso cleaver! Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive on it. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Takes the chance to hurt him. All right. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Takes a trip. Burnout is triggered. Okay, creating some space here. Player 2 snipes him out the air. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throws them to negate the block. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player 1 can build off this lead. Scrapping it out, uses the gauge for a super art. Confirms the Bushin Ninja Star Slicer. The damage and attack boost off this will really tip things in their favor. Fights back with the reversal. Barely blocks the jump in. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Knockdown and player 2, perfect execution with the anti-air. Noticeable breakthrough with the throw. Player 2 made all the right moves, and this experience is only gonna make them stronger. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Shoots off a fireball up close. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. What's the play here? Player 1 has the life lead. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage? They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Well-timed corner switch. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round, picks up the win with the counter hit. Looked like they were baiting their opponent into making a mistake. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. The jump in catches them. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Still very early in the round. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Yoga float. They trade hits. Yoga fire there. Hits them with a stop and pop. Players, they can't squander this punish counter chance. Both uses the gauge for a super art. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. We have super raw critical. What's gonna happen? Life gets the counter hit and the win. Player 2 played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Combo with the target combo. Taking stock. Player 1 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. Takes a trip. Gets the jump in. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Immediate jump in. They piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Holds out with the block. Still very early in the round. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 2 will look to apply Dawson, serving up a sick burn with a sunburst. Both fighters planning something? Lets off a yoga fire. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Goes out of sight. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Look at this. There's a burnout. Going in. Player 2 can't let this knew the throw is coming. Links it. Forward throw. Laying the pressure on Thick. What a Player 2 faced the giant and walked away unscathed. What a win! Y'all ain't going anywhere. Sit down till these two are done. Shoots off a fireball up close. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Jump in, finds the mark. Throws him down. What are they thinking here? Throws him. What's next? Gets the jump in. That attack landed for a counter KO. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Changing up the beat with a hidden variable. Player 1 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 1 has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive and the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
Kimberly, win.
Player 2 played with a lot of heart to pull off a tremendous win. Definitely one to watch.